Hello, my name is George, and this message is for workers in Australia on the Seasonal Worker Program. If you have been in Australia for longer than originally planned, you may be allowed to take a short break from work. This is called taking authorised rest. Some workers might use this time to visit family or friends in other parts of Australia, while others may choose to stay in their location and just take time off work. However, before you take authorised rest, you need to talk to your approved employer. To be eligible for authorised rest, there are two requirements. Firstly, you must have been in Australia beyond the end date of your initial offer of employment. This is the letter you received in your home country offering you the job. And secondly, you must have worked on the Seasonal Worker Program or SWP for over 10 months. It is important for you to know that as a casual worker, you will not be paid if you take authorised rest. So you need to make sure that you have enough money saved up to cover your costs for things like food and travel. If you travel and stay somewhere else, your employer cannot deduct the cost of your accommodation while you are on authorised rest. However, if you choose to stay at your accommodation, you may still need to pay for this, and it will be deducted from your future pay. To take authorised rest, you will first need to discuss this with your employer. You and your employer will need to agree on the best dates for you to take time off. Many workers take about 1 week off, but it will be up to you and your employer to agree on how long you can take. Remember, you will need to have enough money saved to cover all your expenses for the time you are away from work, as you will not be paid during this time. While it is up to you if you want to travel to another state, you should talk to your employer first, as there may be border restrictions which could affect your travel. You will also need to have enough money to cover your travel cost there and back. This might mean booking a flight, which could be expensive. If you are away from work for longer than a week, your employer will contact you to check that you are okay. Your employer will talk to you about this before you go. Before you go, make sure you have a copy of any important phone numbers, such as the number of your employer, in case something happens and you need to get in touch with them. You should also take the details of your health insurance with you in case you need to see a doctor while you're away. Remember that your employer will keep paying your health insurance while you are taking authorised rest, and this will be deducted from your future pay. You must return to work on the day you have agreed with your employer. If you have any troubles getting back in time, you will need to call your employer and talk to them. You will probably have some changes to your wages for the first week or so after you get back. If you didn't stay at your usual accommodation provided by your employer, you will not be charged for this for the time you were away. However, you will have more money deducted from your wages than normal for health insurance, as your employer has been paying for this while you were away. This will mean the amount you get paid may be different or less than what you normally get. If you have any questions about your wages or the amount that will be deducted, ask your employer. For more information about taking authorised rest, you should talk to your employer. Alternatively, if you don't feel like you can talk to your employer, you can call the SWP information line on 02 6240 5234. The line is open from Monday to Friday, 9 AM to 5 PM. Outside of these times, you can call the Pacific Labour Facility on 1800 515131. Thank you.